This morning it was 37 degrees out when I left, and it feels like 34, and I was like, oh my gosh, heck no, there's no way I can do this. I need to buy a jacket. And then it's funny, after like an hour of walking, I feel totally fine. And so I have like 10 days left, or like 9 days left of hiking, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna buy a jacket. Can't give in now. Also, the sleeping bag shawl does do wonders, because I have the whole system where I wrap it around my arms for sleeves and I tuck it into the hip straps of my backpack, and I'm like straight jacketed in this warm pocket. It's a very good system. I'm taking my first break of the day, eating some of this rice from yesterday. It's actually really good. Like usually when I make rice, it's kind of gross, but this one's really good. And it is still very cold out. My hand is kind of freezing, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna eat anyways. And I think today I'm gonna have a really short day so that I can meet up with my friends who are behind me. And so I'm only gonna walk like 19K, which is kind of nice because I realized I'm literally in no hurry. And I walked so much the past week, like I need a break. And I don't know, I have like 8 or 9 days to do like 5 or 6 days of hiking. And before I wanted to push it so that I could have time at the end to travel like other places, but it would only be like 2 days, so I don't think it's really worth it. So I'm just gonna take it easy. So the blister update is that now I have 5 and they're all on the same foot, and I'm like, what? And they're definitely worse than yesterday. Like they're bigger and I don't know, it's gross. And I didn't wrap them up or anything because I just don't know how to treat them properly. And last time when I messed with it, it hurt more. So I just left them all there and I can feel them. Currently getting blister help. Reunited! Earlier I was talking about how I wanted to find you guys.
Well, we're here now.
We're here. We're just with the chicken. Bueno.
Food.
So I only ended up walking 16K today. I met up with my friends, and when I walked into the city, I took off my sock and my shoes to look at my blisters, and they looked so bad. And this guy was like, let me help you, and sat me down, pulled up a chair, and for over an hour, he was literally like working on them. I don't know. And they hurt so badly now because he like freaking cut them all open, and then he patched them all up with like Compi, which is really sticky stuff. And then they were this is TMI once again, but they were refilling up with liquid. So then I had to pull off the patches like right away, and they were so sticky, and then it hurt, and now I'm just like walking around, limping around. And I only have a few more days, and I don't want it to be over, but also I've been in physical pain for like a little bit now, and so I'm kind of ready to just go back home so I can just sit and not have to walk so far every day. This whole thing with my knee hurting and then my blisters and everything is just proof that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should, because a recurring theme in my life with injuries is like pushing myself too hard without realizing it, and like with running and everything, I always do that, and so I need to just be more careful with what I'm doing physically, I think. Message to my future self, don't do that. Okay, so this is awkward now. You just talk about what we're doing.
Well, we just had dinner. It was very nice.
The cheesecake was good.
Yeah, Genevieve and I, as always, had a lot of food.
We ate a lot of food. It's okay.
But you know.
It was good. It was a lot. And the wine was delicious because it's empty.
Perfect.
Made locally.